Good morning, everybody. It is the Natural Hair Goddess here, dropping in for my weekly video. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to Shanae at Organic Hair Boutique. She did the thing on my hair. Something new. Boop, boop. Let me get some lighting. Boop, boop. She did a good job, so shout out to her. You guys should go check her out. I drop info in my link below. So today I just want to talk about something that I see a lot as a stylist. You know, I see a lot of things that people, just really don't have no idea about. First of all, let's get into a protective style. First of all, what is the definition of a protective style? So a protective style, you're going to think of it as, something to protect your natural hair from whatever you do to it, whether it's flat ironing, relaxing, things like that. You're putting it up to keep from touching it for a while. So that you will be as a protective style. So, a protective style is ideally to keep your hair healthy, while having it up and not having to maintain it every day. First, let me make this clear. You cannot have a protective style if your hair is not healthy. Because if your hair is not healthy, what is the protective style protecting? So that means you need to have your trims, your conditioning, your hairstyle regularly for your hair to be healthy. You can't not go 3, 4, 6 weeks without a trim, because that trim is going to turn into a haircut. And then, people, they are real self-absorbed with their hair. It's like they can't cut their hair, or they're scared to cut their hair. But the first time we say a style is cut, everybody is all, uptight and stuff, not thinking you didn't do all you could to prevent that cut. So you need to have your hair trimmed regularly. Second, you need to have your treatments done regularly, whether you have color, whether you're relaxed, whether your hair is dry, brittle, stressed, things like that. It is very important to get a conditioning treatment, protein treatment a conditioning treatment I would do every 2 weeks. A protein treatment I would do every 6 weeks. You have to keep that hair strong and put together. Because just think your hair is brittle and breaking and falling out, and you put braids and stuff on top of that. That hair is still going to continue to break and it's going to shed, but it's not going to come out then. It's going to wait until it's not going to wait. It's going to be there when you take the braids out and you're combing it, and you're combing out clobs and clobs and clobs and clobs of hair. So that is not what we want. So since we know what a protective style is and how to make a protective style a really protective style, let's talk about how long should you keep those protective styles in. Now, if you go to the Africans or whomever you get your hair braided by, they're going to say no more than 3 months, whether it's box braids, Senegalese twists, faux locks, things like that. They're going to tell you no more than 3 months. As stylists, we are the worst. I've worn my box braids 5 months, and I've worn my Senegalese twists 6 months.
Hell no. Come on, wait to the no, no, no. Come on, come on. Hell to the no, to the no, no.
Now, with my box braids, it really wasn't a big deal because my hair was short then. I was natural. I wasn't colored. And let me say one thing, too. Natural hair means no color, no relaxer, no nothing. When you are colored, you still are chemically treated, so you're not natural. Your hair may be natural, but because you have color in there, that makes your hair not natural anymore. So people get that confused too. They be like, oh, I'm natural, but I have color. So you're not natural. You have chemically treated hair. So since we got that in there, when I had my Senegalese twist, I had those in 6 months. And When I took them out, oh my gosh. My hair was and then my hair was blonde on top of that. My hair was matted. It was matted, and it was matted. I think it took me like 3 hours after I took the braids out to unmat my hair. So that definitely wasn't a good decision. So what is a good time to keep your box braids in, Senegalese twist, faux locks in? I say 3 months. I say 3 months to the average person that don't know anything about hair, that's not knowledgeable of the damage it could do. Because just think, you keep those box braids in, Senegalese twist in for, like I did, 6 months. These little hairs right here, these are called edges. Now, them box braids and stuff are going to be hanging on to that, and you're going to still be trying to pull them back. Which means is, when you take those box braids out, that right there is not going to be there. So you have to think about the stress you're putting on your hair when you're trying to pull those braids or Senegalese twists up, and they're hanging on by that. You know, you can't pull that back because it's going to stress the hair. And I, as stylist, I know better. But my daughter, she's had her box braids in for a long time. Let me see, October, November, December, January. So she's going on like 4 months right now. And you can tell she has a lot of new growth. She has a lot of things in there. But once you once you take those box braids out, your protective style out, you're going to want to get it trimmed. You'll want to go to get it conditioned. You'll want to go get it taken care of immediately, because your hair is going to need that. They're going to need that moisture. They're going to need that their ends trimmed from when they've been put up that long a time. So you want to go get that treated as well. So to answer to the question, what is the average amount of time to keep a protective style in as far as box braids and the Senegalese twist? 3 months. That's it. Not 3 months 1 day, not 3 months 2 days. 3 months. I say about 3 months and a week. That's it. You don't want to go longer than that, because then you start suffering with hair loss around the edges, breakage, things like that. So guys, remember, when you get these protective styles, make sure you get your hair treated before and treated after. And then you want to give your hair about a break. I say about 2-3 weeks before you get it done again, if you get it done again. So that's my spiel for today. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Facebook at The Natural Hair Goddess. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. My goal is by the end of the month to have 50 subscribers. So please, guys, if you know someone, tell them about my channel. They can go in, check it out. They can subscribe. Also, click the little bell so you can be notified of when I drop new videos. All right, guys, it's your crown protected. Until next time.